Welcome to Cohesive Friendship Unit. I am Chris. I'm with Brian,
What's going on?
Jake,
Hey guys.
and Jeremy.
Yo, what's good?
And we're going to be having a little bit of an informal discussion about where we want to see 2019 headed for the video game industry. Games we're looking forward to, announcements we're looking forward to, practices in the industry that we are looking to change. Like last year we wanted loot boxes to dial it down a bit. And
Which happened.
It did, yeah.
Fucking happened.
It did.
Kinda.
And it was
A
all
little
thanks
bit.
to us. It was all thanks to us. But real quick, if you like the video, please throw us a like. If you love us, sub us, and let us know down below what you want to see happen in 2019. I think we're good to go. Let's kick it off. Kicking.
Well,
Kick.
okay. 2019. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to be a big year for VR. Like, in terms of not things that I necessarily want to happen, but like things that I think are going to happen. I think this will be the year that we get a killer app for VR. Or something close to it.
Hot app.
Saying, as someone who bought a VR headset today, I would love for that to happen.
Well, and you now have two, right?
No, this is my first one.
No, it's not your first one. You
I
bought
sold-
the fucking Oculus Dev Kit.
I
so...
sold both of my dev kits years
But
ago.
this is the second
So that
VR.
would make
This is
three.
the third headset I have owned. But yeah, I would love to see a killer app, Brian. I think that's good. And I'm not gonna lie, Tetris Effect was a decent reason why I did this. But yeah, I think that would be awesome. That would be great. And not a port, but something built from the ground up. Like,
I hope so too.
Yeah,
not-
designed for VR.
Yeah, not
like
Fallout
a killer
VR.
app for VR. Right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I
hope
mean,
so. I'm skeptical though.
I really
I'm
want to
deeply
see
skeptical.
Metroid Prime 4. That's what I want. I want that game to come out this year. I know it's probably unlikely, but that's what I want. And I want to see Fire Emblem come out this year. Those are probably my two biggest, like, most anticipated games of the year. So
I think we'll see one, right?
we should definitely see Fire Emblem.
Hopefully.
Have they announced a tentpole game for like summer 2019 yet?
Pokemon, well, not summer, but Pokemon is like the new gen for the Switch is predicted to be the big game of 2019. Like they
The
said,
new
it's
gen, not Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go
Exactly.
Pikachu.
Yeah, like a full-on
Right.
Pokemon game is like already confirmed for 2019, which I'm also
Oh, okay.
excited about. But I'm more excited about Metroid and Fire Emblem.
I could still see like another big title coming out in 2019 since Pokemon is like in the weird position of being both kind of in-house and like a second party.
Well, we're getting Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I would reiterate that I don't think that anybody really cares about Animal Crossing. Like,
Yeah, Animal Crossing is big, but I think you could still see like another barn burner. Like you could still see another like, you know, it might be late 2019, but you could. I think
2D Zelda.
in like when the fucking Switch launched, you thought Metroid was coming out like immediately. Like now, I think is actually kind of the time.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
they
they
spaced out the
announced
temples.
it.
I think it's reasonable. It might come out this year.
They announced it at E3 2017, so I wasn't that crazy.
Well, they announced that it would come out at some point,
Yeah,
but you thought it was going to come out like soon.
I did. Yeah. Yep.
you know what
It
I'd
could
like to
happen.
see?
What would you
You know
like
what?
to see?
This. I was thinking about this just now. I'd like to see another submarine combat game. Because
Like
Cold Waters,
Cold Waters?
is Cold Waters is kind of the only game going right now, and it's good, but you know, the graphics aren't great and this and that. You know, there's room to expand that genre, and I think if it's for you, it's an interesting game. Or yeah, it's kind of a slow burn, but you know, I think that it could be expanded or improved, or maybe something like a fully integrated battle, like war battle type game that actually works, where you can fly planes or drive tanks or be on a ship or whatever. Because they haven't really done that up to this point.
Mhm.
Like something that's kind of arcadey, like what I thought that wargaming was going towards before they just kind of collapsed onto themselves with the bots and all that shit. but something that you could just you don't have to learn a ton of mechanics and all that stuff. You could just kind of pick it up and play it.
I got you.
Like what Battlefield 1 I feel like it intended to be.
I got you. Yeah.
Not that Battlefield 1 looked bad or I heard it was. I never played it, but I heard it was kind of. There were some things about it that were a little bit frustrating.
The community was not as sold, including me. Like I played a lot of Battlefield, and it was not my favorite, but I liked it. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm feeling you. I've got another one. Go ahead, Jeremy. Because
I know what I fucking want. I want Bethesda to fucking get their shit together.
Hey.
Stop. Like, I don't know, like, if they, like, caught it from Microsoft, but, like, stop shitting in their own pants and, like, smelling their own farts and, like, make good games and make fucking Elder Scrolls 6 on a new fucking engine. And, like, specifically, I want a release date for the Elder Scrolls 6. Like, they fucked up bad, and hopefully this puts a fire under their ass to, like, release a good game and, like, not in fucking 6 years.
You think 6 is coming before Starfield?
No, I don't.
Didn't they?
I don't necessarily think it's coming before, but I want a release date for 6. Like, I want them to be like, okay, Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
And like here, and it's going to be set in so and so region, and like here are some rough details. Like some Elder Scrolls hype would be very welcome.
Well, you kind of segued into my other one. I want this to be later this year, kind of mark the beginning, but I want this to be the beginning of the reversal for Microsoft. I want them to have a sick E3. I know, but I want them to have a sick E3. I want them to start, announcing some good, because they have 13 studios now. I want them to start showing something coming out of those. And I want this to be the beginning of, and I want to see more of Halo Infinite. I want them to really just like have a great year. I want them to have a great year. I hope it happens. I don't know if it will, but I want that. I want that.
I wouldn't put my money on it, dude.
Yeah, I know, but that's
hoping for some Halo as well this year.
Halo would be sick. I really want to see more Halo. Yeah.
Microsoft fucks up everything they touch, dude.
I know,
like,
but here
like
we
they literally not just games, like fucking everything. So I
System.
really wouldn't count on it. It would be the first time, dude.
Jeremy, are you looking forward to the shoot, I just blanked on it. The new game that was released at the Game Awards.
Outer Planets?
Yes, Outer
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, dude, we discussed that last week. I'm really excited. The Outer Worlds, yeah.
Right, but are you just gonna like drop Bethesda and put all your eggs in Outer Worlds, or?
No, I'm a merciful god. Like, if they get their shit together, then I would love to see more excellent, especially Fallout games, but also Elder Scrolls games in the future. I will say, like, as I was alluding to in our previous, I guess, episode or our previous segment or clip, a lot of things about The Witcher have made, to me, Skyrim and Oblivion look bad in hindsight, so I would want to see some real improvements on the Elder Scrolls formula. But no, if they put out a good game, I'm super hyped. I'm less hyped for Starfield. I'm much more hyped for the Outer Worlds and for the fucking CD Projekt Red one.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's
I can't wait for Cyberpunk.
3 or whatever.
2277.
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of contrary, I guess, to what Chris was saying earlier, in a little bit. I hope that it's a good year for like independent studios. I'd like to see. I think that the big AAA studios, some of them have kind of become stagnant. Like, there's no real drive for innovation anymore. It's just like this game 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I'd like to see someone come out with something that's a little bit outside of the box or outside of that quote unquote mainstream stuff that's really successful, because that's what drives the market. If you're just resting on your laurels and the fact that you get millions and millions of dollars to pump into a game and make it look beautiful, like, you're not being driven to innovate. So I hope that we get a couple of left fielders from someone that we've never heard of before that really kind of change the way that the bigger studios think about how they do things.
I'm down.
I'm hoping for good things from Sicario, the new From Software game. I'm not as hyped about it as I am for Dark Souls, but I hope that they deliver an equally good experience with it.
I hope in 2019 Kanye West gets together with fucking Hideo Kojima like he was trying to do on Twitter, and that they make a really fucking weird game.
If Last of Us 2 comes out this year, I will. That would be sick.
They're actually gonna remake Death Stranding, but with a Kanye West soundtrack, and you play as Kanye West.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, dude. You know, Donald Trump is a companion, dude. He's a recruitable companion. You have to play his side quest first. You have to romance him. You have to romance him.
I'm trying to think about.
You have dialogue options like, I don't know, you're a tremendous lover. Your big, beautiful lips.
This is
somewhat. That went dark, really.
Yeah, I'm trying to curve this.
Dude, I'll curve you.
I know this is slightly off gaming, but it's very connected. There's gonna be a lot of big video game movies this year, namely Pokemon Let's Go and the Sonic movie. Yeah,
it looks so
the whole thing's just gonna be fast.
It's gonna be so fast, dude.
Dude,
Sonic's gonna be so fast.
Dude, Sonic's been hitting the fucking gym, dude. Have you seen his fucking quads?
It's for the furries, dude. I just hope that I hope that they do okay. Like, I hope they're not
there's
an
no
absolute
way.
fucking
There's
dumpster
no way.
fire.
They're like
Just
the worst
stop.
fucking things I've
Video
ever
game
seen.
Movies are shit, and they
I
always
know.
have
I
been.
just I guess.
I don't know
Stick
why
to
they
what
do
you're
it.
good at. You're making video games. You're not making movies. Stick to fucking video games. Like, Pokemon's a different thing because it was a cult effectively in the mid '90s, but like, if you're making, just stick to the fucking video games. Like, Sega's wasting their money on this shit with the Sonic and
Money they don't have.
yeah, exactly.
That Sonic movie is gonna flop so unbelievably hard.
Dude, it could be the greatest stoner classic of all time.
Could it surpass Pacific Rim?
It's just Sonic the Hedgehog hanging out with a fucking cop, stealing weed from fucking innocent pedestrians getting chewed up.
No, Sonic doesn't smoke weed because you gotta go fast.
Dude, he's rolling around at the speed of sound, motherfucker.
Dude, he's rolling around. He's got to roll one up at the speed of sound.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, do anything else? I think we hit on a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if we're talking ridiculous shit like Kanye West video games, like, I'd like to see a decent phone that doesn't track you everywhere. Like, it's got good features, but it's not trying to find out where you are and what you're doing. But
Also
that's
made by
my dream.
Kanye West and Hideo Kojima.
No, dude, if it's made by Kanye West, it's definitely tracking you.
Nice. All right. Well, I think 2019 should be a pretty cool year for games. I think 2018 was actually pretty decent for video games. Not 2017 levels, but it was good. It was definitely not a bad year, and I hope we kind of continue on that trajectory. But what trajectory should our viewers go on, Brian?
Well, you know, it's the holidays season, so I guess first off, whatever you're celebrating, have a good one from all of us here at the Cohesive Friendship Unit. And if you got holiday greetings or hopes for 2019, just
Or
go
gay
ahead
happy
and,
meetings.
gay happy meetings and friends coming to call and all that good shit. Go ahead and hammer that on down in the word box. And like Chris said, we're in the spirit of giving. We're giving away all sorts of free games. So, and we just got rid of all those bots, right? So if you if you sub to this channel, you're automatically entered into a chance to win one of those Steam codes. So go ahead and sub there, because we got a veritable Santa sack full of Steam codes here for distribution to the masses. While you're at that, go ahead and click on that little ringy dingy so you get continuously updated with all the continuously cohesive friendship unit shit we're doing here on the Cohesive Friendship Unit channel. And Smoke them if you got them, and happy holidays, guys. That's all for me tonight, Chris.
All right. Thank you, Brian. We will catch you guys next time.